Hey everyone, Ryan here, back again on the MandR Collects YouTube channel. Sorry, it's been a few weeks in between uploads. My bad. But today we're taking a look at something pretty cool that I got in, coincidentally, a few weeks ago. We have the all-new Black Series Star Wars Episode 1 50th Anniversary Lucasfilm Collection. It's 4 separate Black Series. I ordered these all from Best Buy. I actually ordered 2 complete sets, one of which I'm going to open for you here today on today's video, and one of which I'm going to keep for my sealed personal collection of Black Series, since these boxes don't really reseal like some of the other ones. So first up here, we have a Qui-Gon Jinn figure. This was $25. Next up, we have a Mace Windu figure, $25 as well. The Battle Droid, even though being considerably lighter than the other 2 figures, $25. And then the figure I actually have an issue with the pricing for really is Jar Binks here, given that he is $30 compared to the $25 for the other characters. He doesn't seem to present any extra value over any of the other characters as far as accessories go. And the standalone Jar Jar that we just had for Black Series retailed for $30 as well. And this is basically the same thing, just stripping away the Gungan shield that he had, which is why I assumed it was $5 more. So yeah, not really sure why this Black Series is $30. It's a little bit weird to me, but for the whole collection of 4, it's going to cost you $105 at retail. So a bit expensive, I think, on these ones, but that's what it's going to cost you, at least for me from Best Buy. That's what I paid. So let's open these puppies up. So the general packaging for these is quite fun and unique. I won't go over like the key art for all of them, but we do have Darth Maul on here with some nice strobing light out of the logo for Star Wars Episode 1. Obviously, this is to play into the nostalgia a lot. When I first started buying Black Series, I didn't think I'd ever buy the ones that looked like this, but you know what? I'm sold. This looks cool AF, and I'm just in. And they just announced some new Clone Wars ones that look so cool, so I'm fully bought into the Black Series hype train. We've got Qui-Gon Jinn here on the left. It's got the 50th anniversary for Lucasfilm. A little warning to make sure you don't try to take a little bite out of Qui-Gon there. And yeah, you can see the figure packaged quite nicely. And then on the back, it's got some info about Qui-Gon and all that. Nothing that I particularly care to read. It's got the timeline for Star Wars there. And then it's got a lot more information down on the bottom, which is pretty irrelevant to what's actually in the box here. So it is kind of weird that the plastic for the box is kind of into the cardboard backing and not just exposed like it is on, like, I think it's the archive figures. And I was just surprised by that. So I am going to just kind of rip this apart because I'm, like I said, not keeping these particular ones for my collection, or at least not the boxes. Oh, and one more quick thing. I'm not really sure what the deal with this is. Maybe you guys in the comments will know more than I would, but 3 of the characters have gold lines at the bottom, like this, and then the Mace Windu has a red line at the bottom. Why does Mace Windu have a red line and not a gold line? I don't know. Please let me know in the comments, though. Anyway, let's get our boy Qui-Gon out of the box here. So for those that like to salvage the packaging, I'm not sure how salvageable this packaging is, if at all. So maybe some of you guys are experts trying to unbox things like this, but I am not and cannot get it to come out properly. So first up is lightsaber. That looks really accurate. Looks like Qui-Gon Jinn's lightsaber, if it will focus on the actual lightsaber there. Very nice looking. Here's our Qui-Gon. He looks rather good. He's got some dust or dirt on his robes, which look really good in this particular Black Series character. And then it actually has a really good face sculpt. And I don't like the color difference between the beard and the actual hair for him. I think that's a little bit too much of a difference. Maybe I'm misremembering what he looked like in Episode 1. It also looks like his face is wet, or like he's waxed or something. It's a little bit odd to me, but I'm not sure if that's just a typical Black Series thing. I'm still relatively new to collecting the Black Series, of course. He's got tons of posability with the arms. You can even fold them out quite a bit like that, and you can do tons of different stuff. I'm not huge into the posing of my characters, of course. Right now he looks like he's having a little bit of a fencing match, but the legs, of course, can do the same. Plenty of posability. I'm no expert with like how to pose your figure, but I'm sure if you guys are into that, this figure will be to your liking. It seems to me that it can do plenty of things. Oh, that's what he looks like. He looks like Jack Sparrow. I'll put his hand behind him. I thought it looked like fencing, but the more I think about it, it's more like Jack Sparrow. But very, very cool character overall, and one that I'm pretty happy with the overall look of. And then I think the final bit here is that on his waist belt, he does have a little hole there that is going to allow you to place the lightsaber into the belt. Now, while I've gotten a lot of comments about this, I think you can put the lightsaber here, but can you take the blade out? Oh, you can take the blade out. Okay, so that makes this way cooler than I thought it was, because I didn't realize you could take the blade out of the lightsaber. So I'm learning here. That is pretty sleek. I like it. Very nice. So Qui-Gon Jinn, 25 bucks. That's your run-of-the-mill Black Series, essentially. Next up, Jar Binks, one that I already kind of own because I have the $30 version of Jar Binks. So here is our Jar character. It also has this little accessory piece. I have no idea. Maybe this could, honestly, oh yeah, that's where it goes. It goes on the other side of this thing here. So his full spear stick thing looks like that, kind of like Darth Maul's lightsaber, but not as advanced technology. So we'll get that out of the way. I think that's neat, but not the main point of buying the character. Obviously, the Jar has some nice clothing. It's kind of rubbery, of course, to look like leather or whatever it is that he's wearing. Kind of a vest on top here, very detailed and layered. And then he's got the arm print, or the detail on the arm is rather incredible there. You can see they've really got that pattern down pat. Looks very good. The ears are floppy, as they should be, and they can move quite a bit. His face can move a lot as well, so you can get a lot of head motion on this guy, a lot more than I think you would expect. I didn't even expect it to really move at all, so that's a plus to me. The neck even moves, and there's a lot more posability on this character than I was expecting. The arms will fold in and out, the hands can move and do different things, as you would expect with Black Series, just like Qui-Gon Jinn, so lots of posability with this guy. Even the ankles can roll quite a bit there at the bottom of your screen, so very happy with that. The only thing, like I said, this is 30 bucks versus the other characters being $25, and I don't see a difference. Like, why is this one 30 and this one 25, other than because Black Series decided to do it? Like, it really doesn't make a lot of sense to me, just because the other one was 30, and I don't know. So yeah, very weird, but that's Jar and very nice inclusion with this episode 1 set. Battle Droid, let's cut her open. This is my first Black Series Battle Droid. I am excited. This is so cool. Lego doesn't make things like this. I know there's like some custom like brick arms ones, but wow, that is the Battle Droid blaster in all of its glory there. That is awesome to see. And this character is, wow, he is, I don't want to say flimsy, but definitely a departure from the last 2 figures that we took a look at as far as like the heftiness of it. And to that effect, I would say the price should be cheaper, but it's not. So a little bit disappointed in seeing this still be that full $25 when it's clearly just so much less material, although maybe it's just way more intricate for them to make or something. I don't know, because I'm not an expert. But we do have the antenna on the back, which looks like it. Okay, this is confusing. So this antenna can be pulled right up, and then we have this, which is supposed to go, okay, so that pulls off the back, but this doesn't, like, is this like a solo antenna if he doesn't have the full pack on the back? I'm a little confused. So this is the full pack with the antenna that can actually be raised and lowered, which is really cool. Like, that is quite a small detail to have there. But then you have this little antenna thing, which connects on its own. I'm confused with that one, but this whole thing disconnects from the back of the Battle Droid. So for what it's worth, that's there. Looks like the arm can fold. Good to know. The fingers, are the fingers like individual moving? No, good. Probably for the best, because those seem like they would break. So I've kind of got them in a more reasonable position, but I did want to add that I found out a few more things. This can also angle right here, like this thing moves. Pretty crazy little details on this guy. And then the head of the Battle Droid can move up and down a little bit and turn. It can actually turn, which is insane. And then this little back piece here can even flip up, which is another great function, although it's kind of unnecessary. But hey, they really packed in the functionality for this little character. So maybe he is worth the $25. You know, just to have the complete collection, I think is worth the 25 bucks. But I mean, as a function-packed type of character, this guy's got it. It's not like they cut corners, so fair game, I suppose. And on to the final character here, Mace Windu. First things first, Mace Windu's lightsaber, one of my favorite lightsabers for all of Star Wars, looks absolutely gorgeous. And I do not believe there is a thing on Mace Windu here to place his lightsaber, so I don't think the blade is removable. I just tried to pull it off, and I think I almost broke it. So luckily we did not do that, but he looks great in his robes. You can see the face there very much resembles the Samuel L. Jackson version of Mace Windu. We have a hood here, which is, I think, much more reasonably sized than, what was that? There was another one that I had some trouble with, but this one seems to not be as ginormous as the other hood that I had trouble with one of the Black Series. I just don't know why I don't remember which one it was, especially when it's back. It doesn't seem to be ginormous. And it looks like we actually might be able to take the robes completely off. Oh yeah, you can take these robes off and just have a solid looking Mace Windu figure, just like that. Just Mace Windu without the Jedi robes. I think he looks fine in the robes. Very rubbery, so you can see a little bit on his pants there. Got the brown boots and the posability out the wazoo. It's a Black Series figure just like any other. I don't think there's like any special joints that this guy has, like the Battle Droid, that you would not expect to see. So he can do quite a bit. Wow, these things always amaze me. It's just the functionality with these is so hidden, and that's what I think is so genius and great about these, is how hidden a lot of the posing I want to say joints are. Overall, I think it's a really fun collection. However, I would stray away from opening these. Opening these inherently is pretty much going to destroy the boxes. If you're into the boxes and displaying them in the boxes, the way to go is going to be to keep them sealed, or I guess do what I did and buy 2 sets. Although economically, that's not really the smartest move for you, so it just depends on how much money you're willing to sink into them, I guess, at that point. And it also depends on how you personally want to collect them. If you want to open them and display them posed however you like, go wild. But if you're a box collector like myself, you may just want to buy 1 copy each to keep in the box. I will also say the Battle Droid is a little bit tough to get to stand and stay standing. I had some trouble with that for sure here a minute ago, but it looks like we got that ironed out for the time being, although I'm sure a nice little tap would do, maybe even a little gust of wind. But I think this is an excellent little collection of Black Series characters, very fun, from Star Wars Episode 1, a very nice throwback with the box art. Let me know what you guys think about these Black Series in the comments section below. If you guys enjoy the channel and want to see more Star Wars stuff, make sure you guys subscribe, and make sure you guys like the video if you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Let's try to blow this Battle Droid over. Oh yeah.